Hello. I finally got up here to do the summer room Halloween tour for you. Excuse the leaves and acorns. That's one thing. If you have a lot of trees, you have a lot of mess, and there's also a lot of bird poop everywhere, so please excuse that. But I wanted to get this done. I just swept the deck one more time. I tell you, you have to sweep it 1,000 times a day with all these acorns. And I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. It has got up to 76 today. Last night was cool, which was wonderful. So back here's the summer room. John built this with my help and a friend's help many years ago, and I couldn't tell you how many hours of enjoyment we have had back here. Over on the old chair that we bought at a yard sale, I've got my Wandering Jew, and then a pumpkin patch sign that we got at Gabe's, and one of the Dollar Tree spooks hanging on it. And I just have a pumpkin on that table with the variegated leaf geranium that is still doing great. Up there is another Wandering Jew, and there's some creepy hands. Those are Dollar Tree hands coming out of it. Another little yard sale chair that we got, and a yard sale lantern, and a Dollar Tree bow on it. And that's that piece that we got at Hobby Lobby, the reproduction sink. I love it. Washstand. And part of these flowers are from Dollar Tree and part of them are from Michael's. The Autumn Gathering sign, that is from Gabe's. That was one of those $2 signs. Have the pumpkin sitting in a Dollar Tree hand. We found this second set of shutters, those antique beige ones, this summer. And back here, this table, John made it about a month ago. On the side of a road was a rickety old ugly shelf, and he got it, and the wood that the shelf part was made of was actually vintage barn wood. And he took the shelf apart, and this was extra thick wood, perfect for a tabletop. He used his Craig jig and put the wood together and made a table. The table legs are some that we had from a yard sale many years ago. So the only cost he has in there is he had to buy the board for the apron and the paint he already had and the finish. He took this little stool we got at a yard sale and he painted it black and orange for Halloween. And then this little black chair, the same thing, that came from a yard sale. And the little Happy Halloween sign we made many years ago. Just some chains and some black creepy galls hanging there, and my cat wind chime. Lots of vintage items back here. And I just added some Halloween items to it. This 2-tier tray we bought at a yard sale. It was red, and I knew I would get more use out of it if it was painted black. So I just filled it with some pumpkins that I already had on hand. So you can see how pretty. John really is good at building and refinishing furniture. He did a great job on that. And in that big bucket that we got at a yard sale, I just put my skeleton bones. And this is my vintage cat on a pumpkin. It's a blow mold. and it does still work. You couldn't see it at the daytime, so that's why I didn't plug it up. Pillow came from either Marshall's or Home Goods. I can't remember now which. Just some Halloween touches here and there. And there's that crock of gold flowers that we got at a yard sale in the springtime. A white tray that John painted. It was an old silver tray and it was really ugly, so he painted it white. I have a lot of trays that he's painted. I'm going to go around and come in from the other side, but I wanted to give you a view of this. Those shutters are the other shutters that we got at the yard sale this summer, and we were able to enclose that in. Have a couple more of the creepy guys hanging there with the birdhouse. Baby boy loves to lay on that bench. That's why I don't put any buckets or anything. I would love to put something, either a flower, a mum, or a bucket of pumpkins, but I don't want to interrupt his sleeping space. Just some pumpkins and a hand down there. And there's our European baby bathtub with a pumpkin and some flowers in the watering can. The ribbon came from Dollar Tree. There's one of the pumpkins from Target, and we put the Spirit Lane little $1.10 sign from Target. That's another pumpkin that John embellished. The Country Home sign, that came from Hobby Lobby, and I can't remember what we paid, but it was really a super buy. We've had it for a while and didn't have anywhere to put it till now. Got some old hanging utensils here. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus sign. That wire basket came from a yard sale, and I just filled it with pumpkins. This Halloween birdhouse came from a yard sale too. It's really cute, has so much detail on it. The peg rack with all the antique doorknobs on it is another thing John made. He painted the orange watering can. It was another faded one. That's a old child's shovel, and he painted that. I guess you can hear that siren in the background. It's a lot going on in the neighborhood today. That's up on a main road close to us. These were some more of Target's pumpkins. He put the haunted house sign on that one. And he just painted that one. Then we have some of the old enamelware that I put out for fall every year. And there's my big enamelware picture we got at an early yard sale with some florals. Little Happy Halloween sign. And a few pumpkins and things over here. And up in the cubby, it's just a few Halloween things. Birds are fussing again. When you're out in my yard, that's one thing, you're going to hear plenty of nature, and children probably, from the neighborhood kids. Yes, the Wicked Witch does live here. And then one of my favorite things that John did for this year, he took an old birdhouse that we had. It already had the pieces of twig on it, and he just painted it black to make it spooky, and then he embellished it with the pumpkins and ghosts. And I just love it. And I put some creepy cloth on there. And a boo ghost. And that's a paintbrush that John painted and I embellished years ago. Well, that's the summer room tour for now. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you get some ideas. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Till the next time.